New to Gray Area podcast intro coming at you in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Delinquent Army. Delinquents. Let's go. Delinquents. Halt. This is the Gray Area.
Humans are such easy prey.
This isn't funny anymore!
Huh? What do you guys think, huh? Is it a little long? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It might be a little long, but that's fine. Let's get right into it with my what in the actual fuck topic of the week. Kenosha, Wisconsin. 1 hour south of Milwaukee, 1 hour north of Chicago, right there on the fucking border. Jacob Blake gets shot by cops. Now, the media narrative wants to push color. I'm going to push color right here because it makes a fucking difference right now. George Floyd, I feel like that shit just fucking happened. We just started calming down with all this fucking bullshit propaganda garbage with Black Lives Matter, the Marxist organization trying to push a fucking certain agenda, putting people of color and dumb, ignorant motherfuckers under like boot and heel, trying to push a narrative that America is systematically racist and blah, 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 blah. The message of Black Lives Mattering, awesome. Okay? The people protesting Black Lives Mattering, awesome. The organization, shit. Literally a Marxist organization that wants anarchy and fucking chaos. Look it up. Anyway, we just gave them, I didn't do this shit, more fucking fuel to add to their fire of America being racist and cops being bad and defunding the fucking police department. Kenosha PD shot Jacob Blake 7 fucking times in his back. Okay. Sounds fucking horrible. Oh, did he have a gun? No. Did he have a taser? No. Was he fighting the cops? He wasn't fighting the cops. Was he running away from the cops? He wasn't running away from the cops. He was walking to his car. His kids were in the car. 3 of his sons were in the car and watched him get shot in his driver's side doorway. This man was unarmed. I don't give a fuck what side of the aisle you're on, left, right. The right's going to try to spin it as like, this was happening. Let's bring up his past arrests. Let's bring up his fucking past history. It doesn't fucking matter. The man was unarmed. When he was walking to his car and the cops were following him, 2 of them, by the way, people were like, don't do it. Don't do it. Now, were they saying don't do it to Jacob Blake or were they saying don't do it to the cop just fucking with intuition knowing what the fuck was probably going to happen? Did he grab a gun? Did something happen inside that door? I don't give a shit, okay? Because if you were trying to restrain this man, if he was under arrest, and you guys are cops, and there's 2 of you, and you cannot restrain an unarmed man, black, white, Asian, or fucking Bruce Lee, and there's 2 of you, and you're cops, and you can't restrain him, you shouldn't be fucking cops! You should not be fucking cops at all. I give 0 fucks. This is bullshit. This guy was walking to his driver's side doorway. I don't know if he was being restrained. I don't know if he was under arrest. He opened his fucking door. The cop was pulling on his shirt. And right when he opened the door and he went to go sit down, 7 shots? 7 shots? And his kids were right there in the back? The looting has begun. The burning has begun. The protests have begun. And honestly, I'm okay. I get it. I understand this. I understand this anger. I understood the anger with George Floyd. You know, George Floyd isn't done, though, by the way. We're going to find out down the line that George Floyd was probably high and there was some, predetermined shit and I don't know. I think there's going to be more shit from that. But this is brand new. When everyone's starting to be like, okay, maybe people are learning from George Floyd. Maybe the message of Black Lives Mattering and the protests are starting to get through with people. And then this shit fucking happens. You can't make this up. It's a white cop. It's a black guy. 3 sons in the car. He gets shot 7 fucking times. He's unarmed. Why are you shooting him? There is no other fucking way of discourse to move forward in a fucking arrest than to shoot the motherfucker. Do you have tasers? Do you have batons? There was 2 of you cops. Did you call for backup? There should be a backup car for every fucking stop. What was he stopped for? Was he stopped? Are the cops showing up at the scene? Are these the first 2 cops showing up at the scene? What did he do wrong? The details are going to come out. But from what it shows on the video, the man was unarmed and he wasn't restrained. They weren't even trying to restrain him. They grabbed on his fucking, this is going to sound fucking racist. The Dago tee, the wife beater. You guys know what I'm talking about. The fucking white shirt, sleeveless thing that you wear under your shirts. And he just walked through. I mean, he should have, once the police were like, stop or whatever, he should have stopped. Once the police were pulling on his shirt, he should have fucking stopped. But he wasn't swinging. He wasn't fucking flailing around or punching the cops. So even if he was walking away, okay, let's say he wasn't, I wouldn't call it resisting arrest because he wasn't resisting. He was just fucking walking back to his car. And was he under arrest? Were his Miranda rights fucking read to him? What are those, Sarge? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can. Was that to him, or what escalated it so fucking fast that you have to shoot the man in the back fucking 7 times? And apparently this guy's a felon, so he shouldn't have a gun. But even if he did have a gun, walking to his car to get the gun never should have fucking happened. Again, if you cannot restrain as a police officer 1 man, and there's 2 of you, and you can't restrain him with your hands, okay, fine. Tase the motherfucker. Taser, 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 and tase the motherfucker. Why are we shooting him in the back 7 times with fucking bullets? 9 mils, 45s, what are they carrying in Kenosha PD? This isn't okay. This is some fucking heat that America does not need right now. Minneapolis, burning. Chicago, burning. NYC, fucking burning. Seattle, burning. Portland, burning. St. Louis, fucking burning. Baltimore, burning. I'm trying to be as bipartisan as I possibly fucking can here, but this is bullshit. Where did this come from? How does this happen? Do we not fucking learn from our fucking mistakes? Blue line? Huh? I'm all about the blue line. I fucking love police officers. I believe in law enforcement. I believe in law and order. But please tell me why the fuck this man was shot 7 fucking times when he was unarmed. Oh, well, he was going to his car. He grabbed the weapon. He shouldn't have gotten to his fucking car if he was under arrest. There's so many fucking outlets to take before you fucking escalate to fucking shooting an unarmed black man in the back 7 fucking times in front of his fucking kids. This is not fucking okay. Not okay whatsoever. I don't give a shit. I don't even know what the details are. If it comes out later that he reached for a gun, okay, how did he get to his car? Why did he get to his car? Why did the cops let him get to his car? Was he fucking under arrest? Was he Mirandized? What were the cops on the scene for? Were they there for him or were they for something else? Did they want to question him, but he refused questioning and then he walked to his car and then he was shot in the back? Because if you refuse questioning, you can do that to a police officer unless you are being properly detained or you are under arrest. This isn't a fucking Terry stop, I don't think. The cops didn't show up to the scene like, Terry stops where they could stop you just basic frisk and shit. I don't even know if that's legal anymore, but whatever. That was my what in the actual fuck topic of the week. And chances are I'm going to revisit this again. Delinquents. This needs a Attention! Eddie's! This quarantine, this pandemic, this epidemic, this fucking outbreak, this fucking coronavirus bullshit, wear your masks, 170 plus thousand people have died from this. I think when you're looking at the COVID numbers, it's something along the lines of like 175,000 people have died. There's 5 million confirmed cases. Hey, we're only 55 million cases off of the H1N1 fucking outbreak that happened, so many years ago that we didn't close the fucking country down for. I guess this is a little bit worse. The death rate is higher. It's more contagious than the fucking flu. But that's not the point. That's not the thing what I'm trying to talk about now. I'm trying to talk about how everyone's lives have been turned upside down and fucking sideways, being part of the sociological game, the society game, where you're going out, you're going to concerts, you're commingling, you're hanging out with friends. We haven't seen our good friends for a long fucking time. There's a lot of us that have said fuck it. There's a lot of us that have gotten to the point where like, you know what, fuck this virus, fuck this pandemic. You're not going to make me not live my fucking life because of some bullshit. I did it the first time. I waited the 2 weeks. I waited the month. I waited the 2 months. 6 months later, we're still fucking like, we're not going to open this. We're not going to open this. We can't open this. And Americans are just like, you know what? Fuck you. Suicide rates and fucking depression are through the fucking roof. I don't even think the people that make Xanax can keep up with the amount of shit that, people be like, I need this. I need antidepressants. I'm so fucking sad. 22 fucking veterans a day kill themselves. Just because, we go there, we fight, we do our things, we watch people die, we see the worst that the world has to offer, and then we come back here and people are, I need a safe space. I need a quiet corner. Oh my God, this is triggering me. And we just realize, what the fuck did we fight for? And we see the freedoms and the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution being thrown out the windows as rights, freedoms, liberties are being fucking stepped on by society. And it just fucking pisses us off. And we're like, you know what? I fought. I come back here and no one appreciates shit. No one appreciates the freedoms of America. And they fucking kill themselves. It's hard being a combat vet and coming back and, living life normally and feeling undervalued. Now, throw a pandemic on top of that, and people are going to be like, I have PTSD. I'm going to have PTSD. And be like, oh, you have PTSD. Why? Because your mom spilled milk on you when you were a kid because you were by accident once upon a time. Or the pandemic made you lose some friends, Karen, or whatever the fuck. I just wanted to get my early morning muffin and coffee, and my coffee place is closed, and it's been closed for like 3 months, and I just want to have a conversation with a person. That's not a Zoom meeting for my kid's teacher or some shit, So I guarantee numbers are up all over the fucking place. Suicides are up all over the fucking place. We need to support each other. I don't give a fuck if you're a liberal, a conservative, a Democrat, a liberal, an independent, a libertarian, a librarian. I give zero fucking shits. Okay? We need to support each other. Give people a call. Don't do that stupid shit like, oh, I'm going to do 22 push-ups a day, for the 22 veterans or combat vets that commit suicide every day. No. How about you fucking call your veteran friend? How about you fucking call them? How about you ask them how they're fucking doing? Because you could make that fucking phone call and there could be a rope around their neck and you could be the last fucking phone call they accept. And you could stop some shit. Call people. Let them know you fucking care. I care. Delinquents, if you're in a bad spot, I love you. Okay? I fucking love you. I love you. And you love me. That's why you listen to me. Because every now and then, I fucking make sense. But then again, 9 times out of 10, I'm an idiot. But it doesn't mean I don't give a shit. If you guys are down and out, if you are giving up on life a little bit more every day and you're just like, what the fuck is the point? There's a point. There's going to be an end to this. Life is going to get better. Love is going to come your way. You're going to find that special someone. You're going to have that baby. You're going to adopt that kid. Your dog's going to be okay. Grandma had a great life. Grandpa had a great life. Maybe it's their time. Maybe it isn't. Maybe they'll come out of it. Maybe you need a fucking virtual hug, and here it is. virtual hug. And I'm not talking about like a Joe Biden coming from behind you, smelling your hair virtual hug, grabbing your boobs. I mean like my arms are open and I'm looking you dead in the face with a smirk. And Sarge is like, if you want that hug, come get that hug. If you want the hug, come get it. Come get it. I don't give a fuck if you're a guy, you're a girl, you're a kid, you're a mom, you're a dad, you're an uncle, you're a vet, you're black, white, Muslim, gay. I will free hugs for fucking anybody that, wants a Sarge virtual hug. My hands are outstretched and I am just waiting for someone to fill the fucking void. But listen, I got you. It's going to be okay. Life is going to suck. It has its peaks and its valleys. And I know I'm going to sound like fucking Mr. Miyagi and shit, but people love you. People care about you. You could be a biggest fucking shitbag you have ever been in your life. I have a shitbag. I have shitbags in my family. And I'm the black sheep. Right? I'm starting to think that I'm not even the black sheep. I'm thinking like I am the only, sheep that makes sense. And all of them are fucking black pieces of shit. I don't want to say black as in like POC, person of color black. It's like black as in like the definition of black. You know what? We need to change that fucking thought process. Be like, oh, you're the black sheep. Why does black make it bad? Have you guys ever read like a dictionary from 1950 or civil rights era? They're fucking horrible. Black is labeled as dark and evil and spawn of Satan and dirty and blah, blah, blah. And white's like pure and innocent and blah, blah, blah. So me saying black sheep, I don't mean it from the term of race. I take it from the term of black as in darkened, as in evil, as in stuff like that. But, now I think about it, I going back on the think process of this, black shouldn't be labeled as dark, bad, evil, dirty, anything along the lines. Because if black is a combination of all colors. I don't know. No matter how I fucking spin this, it's going to sound like, oh, you racist? You fucking racist, man? All right, either way, I'm going off on tangents within my tangents. All I'm trying to say is that I'm the black sheep. You guys know exactly what the fuck I mean. It doesn't mean I'm black, as in like a person of color that's fucking evil and that they shouldn't even be viewed as evil. Like I said, don't judge based on race, religion, gender, or sexual preference. But when it comes to terminology, black sheep, I am one. Even though I don't think I am, I think everybody else in my family is fucked up. But we need to reevaluate the dictionary definition of black and white. Let's see what it looks like today. If anybody, goes and reads a fucking dictionary and looks up definitions, I hope they fucking changed that shit since, 1950 something, because it's all fucking jacked up. Anyway, what I'm saying is we need to pay attention to the people that need the attention right now. Look at Robin Williams, right? He put on this whole facade, and then the outside he was all cuddly and a big old happy person, and he loved making people laugh. But on the inside, he was all fucking depressed and shit. Chris Cornell, Chester Bedingfield or whatever. And now with the fucking pandemic, there's a lot more people like that. A lot. I'd put it in the millions probably. Friends are lost, relationships are broken, families are struggling, husbands and wives are fucking fighting more constantly, and children are giving more attitude, because there's no aspect of life and society that has not been influenced by this pandemic. We need to get the fuck out of our house. Literally go on a fucking vacation, we're going on vacation. Where you going? I'm going to Sonic. We're going to Sonic. It's a drive-through, social distancing. People want to go to, Disney World and Great America and Jamaica and go on vacations and go to Europe. Everyone's locking down everybody, and if you fucking show up, then you got to quarantine for 14 days. People want to go on vacation, but then they come back and they'll be like, oh, you got to quarantine for 14 days. And be like, bitch, I just used all my fucking PTO on this vacation to spend with my family so we could, de-stress, and now you got to come back here and tell me that I have to lock myself in my fucking bedroom for fucking 14 days, and I can't make a fucking paycheck when I already used all my PTO. Everything is upside down and fucking backwards. The election infection is real, ladies and gentlemen. Everything's going to magically disappear after, January for some reason. In other news, Operation, side note, tangent on my tangent, Operation Warp Speed is going ahead, and, they found some coalescent plasma transfers from people that have had COVID, that have, survived COVID. They have antibodies, and donating plasma might be good, and 35 out of 100 people that are treated, heal from it. Corona goes away. And they'll be like, oh, they've been doing that for a long time. Yeah, but it's new for every case, every new virus, every new strand. They're allowed to do it. You still got to go through FDA approval. Fuck. If it works, it fucking works. Be like, oh, they've been doing this for, so many years. Why is it different now? It's different for the 35 fucking people out of 100 that, don't have to make funeral arrangements. Anyway. But like I was saying, okay, let's pay attention to the people that fucking need love and caring. Getting your shit together requires a level of honesty you can't even fucking imagine. There's nothing easy about realizing that you're the one that's been holding you back this whole fucking time. Don't stop internalizing everything. Stop beating yourself up. The only one holding you back isn't they or them or him or her. Maybe it's you. Maybe you got to get your shit together. Maybe you got to get your fucking life on track, Stop pointing blame on everything else. Be like, my world sucks because of this, or everything is bad because of them, or blah, blah, blah. Maybe you need to fucking fix your own shit. You think that maybe you gotta fix your own shit? You maybe need to put up some fucking boundaries? You know what I mean? For instance, what do boundaries feel like? Boundaries feel like it's not my job to fix others. That's a boundary. Because I try to make everybody fucking happy and blah, 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 blah. And I got to do this for them. And whatever. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? I don't know if it's my sign. I don't know if it's because I'm an Aquarius or I'm a cock in the Chinese calendar. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how the stars make me. But I care more about other people than I care about myself. I need to fucking focus on me sometimes. It's not okay. It's not my fucking job to fix everybody else's fucking problems. So stop trying to do that. And it's okay if they fucking get angry. I mean, helping people is helping people, but once you help them so many times that they fucking depend on you all the time, they're going to get fucking pissed off if you say no. And then you're the bad guy. Fuck that shit. Boundaries. That's how it works. It's okay to say no. It's okay to be like, you know what? I can't. We say no to fucking homeless people on the street all the fucking time. And then, you go into a fucking 7-Eleven and they're looking through the window be like, I thought you said you had no change. And you're getting like this giant fucking Slurpee. And they're just looking at you like lying motherfucker. You could say no. Not to mention there's a coin shortage anyway. But enough about the fucking change and shit. But like if people want you to move, or if people want you to do this, that, or the other thing for them, and they have relied on you in the past hundreds of fucking times to be the one that they can rely on, depend on, literally fucking lean on to get them out of bad predicaments, and you say no, it's a fucking culture shock for them. But fine, fuck it. Let them get angry. It's not my job to take responsibility for others, besides my kids and my family. But once you're 18, I let you stay in my house because I fucking allow it. You don't have to be, I could literally kick you out. Am I going to be viewed as the fucking asshole? Are you going to not be ready for life whatsoever? Yes. But legally I could do that shit. I'm responsible for my responsibilities in society, within my family, and I'm going to not falter from that. Everything that I do extracurricularly for myself is when I have time for myself. It doesn't mean I'm going to shun the people that I love or my responsibilities with work, family, friends, whatever. But it's not my responsibility to take, it's not my job to take responsibility for others, unless they're my fucking children. But, okay, so it's okay to say no. It's okay not to, take care of others as your responsibility if they're your friend. It's your decision. But if you know that you're adding more stress on yourself during a time like this, it's going to build up and build up and build up. And I just want to let you know that, you matter. Everything, it's going to be okay. I promise you. Try not to overwhelm yourself. That's all. I don't have to anticipate the needs of others. I'm not supposed to know what you need in your fucking life, and when I don't know that shit, it's my fault. Oh, well, why didn't you tell me this? Or you should have told me this. I am not a fucking psychic. I can't go one fucking second into the future, let alone a week. Well, you knew I was going to do this, so you should have known that. Blah, blah. No, I am not walking your fucking line, okay? I am not walking your path. I am not walking your fucking life. I am not responsible for shit. How am I supposed to anticipate the shit that fucking befalls you like it's my fault when it happens a week from now? Why didn't you tell me that happened? It's not my job. You deal with your own fucking shit. And when that shit happens to you, it's not my fucking fault that I didn't see it coming. You should have saw it coming. It's your fucking life. You know, right? It's my job to make me happy. Okay? It's my job to make me happy. Like parents, for instance. Listen. What's more important? Being the perfect mom or the perfect dad? Or being a happy mom or a happy dad? We do so many things for our fucking children. We jump through fucking hoops and ladders and obstacles and chutes and ladders and Candyland and all the games and can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do that? And we do all that shit to be the best fucking parent we can. But when our kids get older and we change a little bit and give them their own more responsibilities and stuff, and we're not fucking walking them through life as much as we did when they were little, we're allowed to fucking de-stress the way we want to de-stress. What's more important, being the perfect dad or being a happy dad? To you. Like, ask your fucking kids that. Moms, dads, look at your fucking kids in the eye and be like, what's more important to you? Having the perfect parent or having a happy parent? And if they're selfish, they're going to be like, perfect. Do this for me. Do this for me. Do this for me. But hopefully you taught them well enough that they could look you in the eye and be like, I just want you to be happy. And, you know, I just want delinquents. I just want you to be happy. So it's okay. Your job is to make you happy by whatever means necessary while still taking care of your responsibilities. But just don't take on too many of other people's and don't worry about other people's fucking problems. Let them deal with that shit. Help out when you want to. Just don't overwhelm yourself. You know? Nobody has to agree with you. No one would have to agree with me, right? Like, there's a lot of things, let's go back to the parent thing. There's a lot of things that I'm going to do to make me happy that's not going to, you know, make me Mr. Popular when it comes to, like, my friends or family and stuff like that. But it's me. It's my decision. I don't live my life to make you happy. I live my life to make me happy. It's not that I don't love you. It's not that I don't care, family, friends, whatever, jobs. You know, it just means for me in my life to move forward in a time like this where all these fucking outside stresses are eating me fucking alive, I need to be the guy that's be like, okay, what do I need to do for myself? What do I need to do for me to move forward, to be happy, to de-stress, to make it to tomorrow? Because building shit up and bottling shit up and doing things for others, it's just going to, your blood pressure's got to get high, you got to be fine, you got to fucking pop a fucking blood vessel out of nowhere. You'd be like, everything's fine. Like, I'll take a shower, right? And then I'll come out into, like, the air conditioning and I'll just sweat, like, profusely from the top of my head. I don't know why. I just took a shower. I should be clean. Are you stressed? Apparently my body is trying to tell me that I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I'm a little bit stressed out with, you know, life. I have a lot of fucking responsibilities. I'm not trying to shun them, but I'm also trying to take care of other people too. And that's the kicker. That's the shit that fucking, you know, sucks. I'm overwhelming myself. Eventually, I'm just going to, the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm the fucking camel. I'm going to be like, yeah, I can take this responsibility. I can take this on too. I can take on this. Oh, can you do this? And that's going to be the one thing, whether it's from my friends or family or whatever, work. And then I'm just going to fucking break. My body's going to shut down. I'm going to have a heart attack or a stroke or a fucking aneurysm or a fucking nervous breakdown or a psychotic break, or there's many different avenues that you could go down when it comes to like physical or psychological or mental shit, when it comes to like hurting yourself too much or taking on too much. And then eventually you're just going to break. So do what you need to do to be happy. If you don't have fucking days off of work, or if you know you need a vacation for yourself, just fucking go. Don't be like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this. No, just call into fucking work. Be like, it's an emergency, family emergency. I'll see you in a week. And just fucking disappear. Okay? And don't fucking check in with anybody. Just close your fucking phone, turn it the fuck off. Just be like, I'm leaving, don't worry about me, everything's gonna be fine. Turn your fucking phone off and just go fucking sit by a lake somewhere and just fucking de-stress. If that's what you feel like you need to do. Do not overwhelm yourself. No one has to fucking agree with the decisions you make. I have a right, and so do you, to have your own fucking feelings. Because your feelings don't match your friends' feelings doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It just means they're selfish and you're letting them down because they expected you to do this, and you're like, I can't do that right now, I'm overwhelmed, and then you're the asshole. You're not trying to be the asshole, you're just being like, okay, I know I'm very selfless, but it's time for me to be a little bit selfish. It's time for me to be me now. It's time for me to take care of me now. It's not that I don't love you, friends, family. It's not that I don't care about work or, being an essential employee. It's just that if I don't do this for myself, for my own feelings, for my own sanity, I am going to implode. And then I'm going to take it out on you. And something might happen to me. I might get fucking fired because I just fucking lash out because I straw that broke the camel's back. You don't want to be that. I don't want to get that straw. I don't want that straw to even fucking touch me. If I knew how much I could possibly hold before I got to that one straw and I knew this was my fucking limit, I'd go as fucking close to that straw as I possibly could. But no one fucking knows until it happens. Like that one last thing, that straw that breaks your back, you fucking, all of a sudden your eyes start fucking twitching, you got these nervous fucking tics, your fucking kid comes up to you and says, I love you, and you just fucking haul off and be like, fuck off! Or something. I don't know. Or you have a psychotic break and you're driving and your boss calls you and be like, yeah, I'm going to need you to come in on Saturday. And you just fucking drive into a telephone pole because you're just like, fuck this. I don't want to get to that fucking straw, and I don't want anybody out there, my delinquents, my delinquent army, for that to happen to you either. I fucking love you and you love me. So do what the fuck you need to do to get yourself back to center. Because none of us, not one fucking person is centered right now. No one's living life like, you know what? I'm good. Everything's fine. You know what? I'm fine. Everyone's got outside fucking variables, negative variables that are just weighing on them. Whether it's bills, mortgages, healthcare, family insurance. You got to take care of your fucking parents. Work. You have a job. You don't have a job. You're being overworked. They're not matching your 401k. Fucking kids in school. How are fucking kindergartners supposed to, go to school and do Zoom meetings when they don't know how to fucking read, type, write, or pay attention to fucking emails? Like, parents aren't fucking overburdened enough. There's something. There's some shit out there, depending on who you are, and it's just eating you the fuck up. Cops. There's plenty of fucking great cops out there. Correctional officers out there. And they see what these fucking dumb shits are doing, and they're like, you're making it look bad for fucking all of us. They don't want to put their vest on. They don't want to fucking strap up. They want to go out there in full fucking body gear to fucking meet a PO, fucking meet their fucking person. There are probation officers that have to go to like the south side of Chicago to meet up with people. It's fucking terrifying. There's a target on their back because of ingrate dumb motherfuckers like Kenosha PD or Minneapolis PD, that shit. Like I said, different variables for different people, okay? Please don't look at all cops being bad. Side note, going off on a tangent, okay? I know what you're seeing is bad, and I know it fucking sucks, but they're not all fucking horrible. I know you want to defund them and start from scratch, but anarchy is not the way. Because if you think that defunding the police is going to make society better, you're wrong. You're dead fucking wrong. Well, when it comes to that needs attention, when it comes to de-stressing, to knowing that you fucking matter, you guys fucking matter. You need to look yourself in a fucking mirror and be like, I am enough. I am enough to make decisions for me. I need to make decisions for me. I am enough to, take life and the things that it piles up on me and be like, I'm enough to deal with this. I'm enough to deal with my own problems. I am enough to maybe deal with other people's problems or just help them out. But I am enough to say no. I am enough to set fucking boundaries. It's not my job to fix others. And it's okay if they get angry. It's okay to say no. Okay? And that was my needs attention.
Today in history.
August 24th. You know, going back in like all these years, like back in time and shit, how do we know we're actually on the right day? They didn't have fucking leap year in, early BC, did they? We could be off. Wasn't the world supposed to end in like 2012 according to the Mayan calendar? And then somebody's like, we messed up something 8 years, blah, blah, blah. It's going to happen this year, which would make sense because 2020 is a fucking disaster show. And everyone's getting pissed off. Like, why are you guys pushing pumpkin spice? It's still August. You don't want to end the summer too early. No. Okay. Yeah, I do. Because I want this year to be fucking over. So fucking Merry Christmas, everybody. This year needs to be done. All right. Today in history. The year, 79. 79 what? No, 79. That's the year. 0079. Mount Vesuvius erupts, destroying Pompeii, Stabia, and Herculaneum, and other smaller settlements. Didn't see that coming, did you? 410. The year, 410. German barbarians sack Rome. Do you guys hear that? Oh, God. Well, the Germans won one. I think that's the last one they won. 410. 1542. In South America, Gonzalo Pizarro returns to the mouth of the Amazon River after having sailed the length of the Great River as far as the Andes Mountains. Which is saying something because is that the first or second largest river in the world? Next to the Nile. I don't know. I think it's second. I think it's second based on volume of water, but first when it comes to... No, it's first when it comes to volume. I don't give a fuck. Okay. 1572. Some 50,000 people are put to death in the massacre of St. Bartholomew as Charles IX of France attempts to rid the country of Huguenots. Huguenots. 50,000 people put to death. That's insanity. 1780. King Louis XVI abolishes torture as a means to get suspects to confess. How'd that turn out for you? I'm pretty sure people are still getting waterboarded like right now. Right now. I abolish torture. Okay, yeah, good luck with that, France. Good luck. Good luck with that. 1814. British troops under General Robert Ross capture Washington, D.C., which they set on fire in retaliation for the Americans' burning of Parliament Building in York, Toronto, the capital of Upper Canada. 1847. Charlotte Bronte, using the pseudonym Currer Bell, sends a manuscript of Jane Eyre to the publisher in London. Ooh, Jane Eyre. Nice. 1847. 1869, Cornelius Swarthout of Troy, New York, patents the waffle iron. Who names these people? What do you want to name our kid so he does not get his ass kicked in school? We shall name him Cornelius. You want to name our kid Cornelius Swarthout? Yes, that's a very fancy masculine name. He is guaranteed not to get bullied in any aspect. Oh, fuck. Well, thanks for the waffles there, Cornelius. Oh, fuck. 1891, Thomas Edison files a patent for the motion picture camera. That motherfucker patented everything. 1894, Congress passes the first graduated income tax law, which is declared unconstitutional the next year. 1896, Thomas Brooks is shot and killed by unknown assailant, beginning a 6-year feud with the McFarland family. Who the fuck? The Brooks and McFarland. Oh, that's that country-ass bumpkin movie that Kevin Costner was in with Bill Paxton, I think. Yeah. 1912. By an act of Congress, Alaska is given a territorial legislature of 2 houses. 1942. In the Battle of the Eastern Solomons, the third carrier versus carrier battle of the war, U.S. naval forces defeat a Japanese force attempting to screen reinforcements for the Guadalcanal fighting. 1948. You're an idiot, Sarge. Yeah. 1948. Edith May Irby becomes the first African-American student to attend the University of Arkansas. Good for you. 1954, Congress outlaws the Communist Party in the United States. And it's here again under a different suit. They're called, we're progressives now. We're progressives now. We're socialist progressives now. Whatever. 1963, the U.S. State Department cables embassy in Saigon that if South Vietnam's president, Ngo Dinh Diem, does not remove his brother Ngo Dinh Nhu as his political advisor, the U.S. would explore alternative leadership, setting the stage for a coup by the ARVN generals. I think that's North Vietnam. I could be wrong. 1981, Mark David Chapman sentenced to 20 years to life for murdering former Beatles band member John Lennon. Apparently he read Catcher in the Rye and that made him think, I should kill John Lennon. That's fucking very awkward. 1989 basketball. Nope, not basketball. Baseball. Baseball commissioner A. Bartlett Giamatti bans Pete Rose from the baseball for gambling. Bans him from baseball for gambling. 1989. He still holds fucking records, by the way. In this day and age, he still holds records. Can we just put him in the fucking Hall of Fame already? He deserves it. He learned his lesson. It's a fucking long time ago. 1989. Also 1989. Colombian drug lords declare total and absolute war on Colombia's government, booming the offices of two. It says booming. It literally says booming. It doesn't say bombing. It says booming the offices of two political parties and burning two politicians' homes. 1991, Mikhail Gorbachev. He was the Russian with the ink spot on his head. Very sexy. Resigns as head of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union. Ukraine declares its independence from the USSR. Still fucking neck and neck, those two fighting all the time. 1992, Hurricane Andrew. Oh my god, I remember this. Shit. Hurricane Andrew makes landfall in Florida. The Category 5 hurricane, which had already caused extensive damage to the Bahamas, caused $26.5 billion in U.S. damages, caused 65 deaths, and felled 70,000 acres of trees in the Everglades. It cost $26.5 billion. In 1992, I graduated 6th grade. Fucking insane. 1994, Israel and the Palestinian Liberation Organization, the PLO, create initial accord regarding partial self-rule for Palestinians living on the West Bank, an agreement on the preparatory transfer of powers and responsibility. 2004, Chechnyan suicide bombers blow up 2 airliners near Moscow, killing 89 passengers. They're always fighting, those two. And if you were born today, you share your birthday with Theodore Parker, anti-slavery movement leader, 1810. John Reese, he's a writer. I don't know what he wrote. Oh, he wrote Wide Sagrasso Sea. He was born in 1890. 1895, Richard Cushing, the director of Society for the Propagation of Faith. That sounds like a fucking cult. 1898, Malcolm Cowley. He is a poet, translator, literary critic, and social historian. 1899, Jorge Luke Borges, Argentine writer. That's who you share your birthdays with. Okay, moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen and delinquents of all ages, this podcast is brought to you by FreakNet Studios, a conglomerate of 3 podcasts, This Freaking Show, Just Freaking Wrestling, and hello, you are here, The Gray Area. Please check us out on all of our social medias. If you check out freaknetstudios.com or FreakNet Studios on YouTube, you can see all of our awesomeness. If you want to catch more Sarge, you could go to The Gray Area #1 on Twitter, The Gray Area #1 on Instagram. I have a TikTok, The Gray Area, wherever you want. But follow the Facebook page, like the fucking podcast, tell your squad to follow my pod, and let's build the Delinquents army together, shall we? This podcast is also you. Whoa. This podcast is also brought to you by ballwash.com, our beautiful and glorious sponsor. When it comes to your sack, they got your back. From head to toe, from pole to hole. Men's hygiene products when you need to be clean. Good head shampoo and conditioner. Ball Wash Body Wash. They have quickie wipes when you can't take a shower. They have solid colognes. They have Plague Slayer hand sanitizer. Whatever you need a loofah, you need a scrub, they got that. Are you out of boxers? They got that too. Men's hygiene products when you don't want to smell like your mom's douche. Ballwash.com has you covered. So, when you go to ballwash.com and you fill your carts up and you're checking out, put in code DEGRAYAREA, DAGRAYAREA, and you, yes you, get 15% off your purchase. You are fucking welcome. And now it is time for Sarge's random thoughts of the week. Do not wait for the knight in shining armor. His armor is shiny because he's never been to war. Instead, look for the knight with the torn and tattered armor. He's the one that knows how to fight, and is sure to be the one who can keep you safe from harm. That one struck me. That means fucking something. That means something. And it should. It should mean something to everyone. Also, so this was also brought to my attention for a nice little random thought, as it blows your fucking mind. You do not have a skeleton inside of you. You're a brain. You are on the inside of a skeleton. You're pretty much piloting a bone mech that's using meat armor. Yeah, these are the things that, come across my face like a Kardashian. I'm sure they have different stuff. Whatever. Okay. Now, how to tell you are an adult, if you guys can't tell already. You gained 30 pounds overnight. You'd rather sleep than go out. Everything fucking hurts. Comfort comes before style. You have a favorite spatula. Everything feels like a chore. College students look like 12-year-olds, and you're always fucking annoyed. Congratulations. Welcome to adulthood. As I say, sitting here in pajama pants and basketball shorts. Because I can't decide, but they're both so comfy. Random thought also. I need to let you know, just like I did with my needs attention, if suicide ever crosses your mind, just know I would rather listen to your story than attend your funeral. Me, Sarge, this guy, talking to you. But you're kind of popular. You kind of got your own podcast, you got your own thing, you're overwhelmed, you're doing all this stuff. No. If you reach out to Sarge will answer you. I promise. So, like I said, Twitter, Instagram, The Gray Area, #1. Email me, thegrayarea@gmail.com. Go to thegrayarea.com and message me there. I don't give a fuck. You guys know how to get a hold of me, okay? If you need to get a hold of me, do it that way. Fucking DM me. My DMs are open. Go to the Gray Area Facebook page and message me there. Join the other delinquent army members of the squad, and we will talk you off your ledge. I would gladly, listen to your story than attend your fucking funeral. And I don't give a fuck what anybody else says. People do not abandon the people they love. People abandon the people they were using. Okay? And I'm not going to abandon fucking anyone. I am not using anyone. You guys are not using me. You guys come to me for random bullshit, and I come to you as an event so I don't jump off a fucking cliff. That's all. That's important. Also, random thought popped into my head. I told you guys that I wrote this graphic short story thing. It's called The Knocking. And, I just got my cover art. Hey! And I'm not going to show my cover art to fucking anyone. If someone requests to see my cover art on my Facebook page or any of my social medias, I will share it. But it needs to be requested by a delinquent. And if it is requested by a delinquent in a DM, I will send it to DM. I don't give a shit. It's a cover. It's for the fucking cover. You cannot judge a book by its cover. So I will show you guys the cover. I have no problem. But it needs to be requested. If you guys ask me to see the cover art for The Knocking, I will send it to you. I will share it to the fucking delinquent army and all of the social medias. Don't be thinking like, oh my God, why are you giving... It's such like a teaser. People give out teasers all the time. People do teasers to trailers before the movie comes out next year, So this would be a teaser for the graphic novel that your boy, Sarge, wrote. I mean, I got to do all the pages on the inside, but the story's written, and the layout's coming along nicely. But the cover art is finished, and cover art is expensive. If you guys ever want to go the route of doing graphic novels or comics, you need to realize that depending on the artist, you're looking at $480 for cover art to $1,000, maybe more, depending on how fucking fancy they are or popular they are. And when it comes to the pages, like the interior pages of your graphic novel or comic, you're looking at like $200 to $500 a page. So do the math, delinquents. Fucking $480 for cover art, and let's say $225 per page, and there's 225 times fucking 25 pages. That's insane. Do you guys want to know what that is? Because I can't do that in my head. I'm not that kind of person. So you're looking at, like, with the cover art, you're looking at, just to get the art done, $6,000. And then how the fuck you got to publish that? You got to go to a publisher or a literary agent, and then they got to find, the best fucking bonus or sign-on bonus, and they get a cut, and then you get that, and then you make profit off of whatever. And that's probably the way I'm going to go. I'm definitely going to get a literary agent and be like, find something, get me the best fucking thing possible, and I don't have to pay the artist, because I'm paying the artist for the page. Every fucking page that I'm putting together, pretty much like when I said it was $6,000, it's for the artist. All that goes fucking straight to the artist. And then once I have everything put together, I have to find a literary agent, I got to find a publisher, I have to agree to the terms, I got to take the fucking percentages, whatever. But maybe, just fucking maybe, you guys might be seeing, Sarge's short story on the shelves soon. And then maybe after that, you might see it on a Netflix special. And maybe after that, it might be a movie. You never know. You never know. Lots of people are like, you know what? It's giving me Charles Dickens, Edgar Allan Poe vibes. And I'm like, you know what? That's fucking awesome. Because I thought it was, trash. Apparently, yeah, boy knows what the fuck he's doing. So that's great. Now, it is time for the Dirty Dad Joke of the Week. It's been a while since I did a military joke, so this one is mint. This one's so fucking good. During training exercises, a lieutenant was driving down a muddy back road when he came across another car stuck in the mud with a red-faced colonel at the wheel. As the lieutenant pulled alongside, he asked, "Is your Jeep stuck, sir?" "No," replied the colonel, coming over and handing him the keys. "Yours is." Fucking officers, man. Oh, good shit. And here's a joke about hurricanes, because 2020 fucking hates us, and we have 2 fucking hurricanes in the Gulf of Mexico right now. What did the hurricane say to the coconut tree? What did the hurricane say to the coconut tree? "Hold on to your nuts. This ain't no ordinary blowjob." Oh, shit. I often worry about German sausages. Frankly, I fear the worst. Get it? W-U-R-S-T, worst. German sausage? Alright, forget it. Shut up. Fuck off. Jeez, I got another one. Why do cows have hooves? Why do cows have hooves? Because they lactose. They lactose. Okay. Alright. I don't know why you guys... Are you guys still here? Or when I get to the fucking jokes, you're like, oh, it's joke time. Click. Time to turn off Sarge. Anyway, people. Thanks for listening. I love you. And hopefully you love me. And tell your squad to follow my pod. And keep your head up, people. We're going to get out of this shit. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.